Everybody, it's Todd Conklin here with Global Banker Distinctive Properties. I have been getting a lot of questions about tax time. We're just a couple of weeks away from the traditional tax date of good old April 15th. So rather than trying to be a tax professional, which I am absolutely not, I thought I would get my good friend Joel Soronen of Sorensen Flanagan to join us today and answer some questions. Joel, how are you, buddy?
I'm good.
Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. So I think for most of us, taxes are a little stressful and confusing just in normal times. But given what's going on in the world today, we're just a few weeks away from April 15th. What's up with that date? What's the government doing to make those changes, and what does that mean?
Well, just today, the government extended the actual tax season date to July 15th. It was extended before that, like a week ago, but you had to file an extension. Now you do not even need to file an extension. It's just extended. So
just automatic.
So July 15th is the new April 15th. Couple things with that. If you've already had your taxes done and you owe money, you do not owe the money until July 15th. If you're scheduled to make estimated tax payments on April 15th, they're also extended until July 15th. I have not seen anything. The second estimated payment that's supposed to be made is June 15th, but I'm assuming that's going to get kicked down the road too. So, and I think at that time the IRS will just assess what's going on and when they want you to make your estimates. But at this time, all taxes are going to be due at that time. Now,
July
if
15th.
You don't, what's that?
July 15th being the date that when you say, okay, great.
Yeah. Now, the way this ruling was set up as of yesterday, and I haven't read the new IRS, what happened today, but the way it was set up yesterday was that if you don't pay on July 15th, they're going to run the penalties back to April 15th. So, and I don't know if they're still going to do that or if they've just moved. It sounds like they've moved the whole thing to, hey, this is July 15th due date.
So for the layman, then, for people like me, April 15th, we would have had to have all of our taxes done or an extension filed. We would have had to work with our tax professional and either paid or delayed the actual filing. But what you're saying now is that I don't need to file any kind of paperwork, that the new April 15th simply is July 15th. I don't need to file paperwork. I don't need to make any payments, whether they be estimates or finals. I don't need to worry about this until July 15th.
That's correct.
That's amazing. So tell me, what do you think the impact is of this delay?
Well, what do I think the government's trying to do?
Sure.
I think, as you know, and as I know, there's a lot of businesses that are seriously affected by what's going on. And by relieving some of the potential cash flow problems with taxes due and estimates due, the government is trying to give relief to some of the small businesses. I don't know what they're going to do then when you get into a short 9-month season after that. But that's what they're trying to do, in my opinion, right now.
And do you think it works? I mean, it's a pretty significant decision. I mean, have you ever heard of this happening before?
No, I've never seen anything like this, but I've never seen anything like this coronavirus either.
Right.
So it's drastic, and the best scenario would be that yes, we got to pay July 15th, and yes, the economy has rebounded, and yes, we have a vaccine that's working.
Right. So the government's essentially saying, hey, listen, I'm going to give you, the little guy, a little bit of a stimulus package by way of not charging you taxes, at least until July 15th. And let's get through what we hope will be a short-lived cycle with the coronavirus, and we'll get our arms wrapped around it.
Yes.
Wonderful. So if I am a solopreneur, entrepreneur, small, mid-business, even of a large business, I mean, I'm assuming that large businesses have got tax advisors, but maybe I shouldn't. What are you recommending people right now to do from a tax perspective? Are you recommending that they have a good advisor? Are you telling them to do anything specific?
I have been telling people to, take a pretty good assessment of what's going on with your business and try to project some kind of cash flow for these next few months and get some plans in place, whether those plans include laying people off, inserting money from personal investment funds to the business, some kind of plan. Everybody has got to be working on a plan right now. And for the employees and, the small business people, what I'm saying is, if we don't do what we need to do to preserve our businesses and to cut back where we need to be, we're going to find ourselves without a business in 3 months, 6 months, however this thing lasts. And, the ones who are really in trouble are the new businesses that just started, especially if they have debt and, they don't have much cushion on where their business is. Then there's a problem. But I'm just advising people to hunker down, save your cash, and try and get through this. When you come through it, you're going to be stronger.
Right. I love that. That's exactly right. And what we're telling people, those of our coaching clients, our real estate clients, and our agents, are really similar. Have a plan B, tighten the belt, so to speak. Obviously, many of our companies don't have many employees, so we're really encouraging them to get into their P&Ls, understand what they're spending and what the return on investment is. I think oftentimes, especially in the days of credit cards, right, we get these subscriptions and programs and softwares, and they're just monthly fees. All of a sudden, you look at it and you go, "Oh my gosh, I can save X number of dollars." So we're definitely saying
that's exactly right.
Yeah. Formulate the plan, take immediate action, and take action like your life depended on it. I know that sounds very dramatic, but I think the reality is that your business life, business life could actually depend on it for sure. And I think, as leaders, in order to be a leader, we have to make some really challenging decisions, right? And then the last thing that we're telling people to do is seek advice. I've been through several of these from a business perspective. You've been through several of these from a business, tax and accounting perspective and a business perspective. There are people out there that have experienced not only 2008, which by the way, I don't know about you, but I don't think this is a 2008 thing. I think this is more a 9/11 thing. But nonetheless, if you didn't go through 9/11 in the capacity of business, and you likely don't know what to expect. So really get out there and find an advisor that can help you through this.
I agree with that. Yeah.
All right, my man. Well, listen, again, thank you very much. If some of the people that are listening to this don't have an advisor, how would they reach you? Well, number one, I'm assuming you're taking new clients?
Yeah, we are. We're taking new clients, but we're also worried about our staff and our personnel, and we're trying to work remotely, and we're limiting visits into the office right now, but they can certainly give me a call at 970-241-8346, and I'd be happy to talk to them.
Beautiful. Well, again, Joel Soronen from Soronen Flanagan talking to us a little bit about taxes and the coronavirus. Thank you again, Joel. I appreciate all your time. Thanks, everybody.